Hello, I'm Maxxx Pleasure. I'm a drag king. I have learned that when you're a performer, there are so many opportunities for self-doubt to settle in and for negative self-talk to really shout. We're constantly in scenarios that can feel competitive, that can lead us to compare ourselves to others and feel jealous and feel badly about ourselves and our abilities. I want to provide some words of affirmation and share some of the phrases that I use to quiet down what RuPaul would call my inner saboteur. And I think these can benefit all kinds of performers, not just drag kings, not just drag performers, and performers of any experience level as well. Beginners, veterans, the people that fall somewhere in between those two ends of the spectrum. But I do want to make sure that drag beginners especially take this first phrase to heart. Okay. I forgive myself for falling short. There are going to be performances that do not go as well as you wanted them to. And that doesn't mean that you suck and that you gotta pack it all in and give up. Forgive yourself for the times that you didn't do your best. Identify the spots that you can improve, the things that you can make better, and move along. There will be other shows for you to try again in. That being said though, and this next phrase that I'm going to share is one that I've had to really work to learn and hold on to, especially where friends are concerned. A producer has to consider many factors when booking a show, and my being left off the lineup does not necessarily mean that they think I suck. And I know that for a fact. I've produced drag shows before. And it's not like I put a list together of every performer that I knew and then went down the list scratching out the ones that just wouldn't do, just weren't good enough for me with a sneer on my face. So like, why is that what I imagine when I see a show announced that I wish I was included in? Like, you cannot be booked for everything. It's just not possible. And with drag shows, there's only so much money in the budget. So there's only so many spots. And to that, of course, your inner saboteur could say, okay, yeah, there's only so many spots, but why wasn't I one of those spots? Why was it that performer instead of me? You could work yourself into a tizzy trying to guess all of the possible answers to that question. But the energy that you spend doing that could be so much better used to congratulate your fellow performers on the awesome opportunities that they are given and their successes. I mean that even like literally, but also just like emotionally, internally. And this goes for spots in drag shows, press opportunities, interviews. It genuinely takes practice to change, wow, I wish that awesome opportunity was given to me, into, wow, what an amazing opportunity you've been given, congratulations. But transforming that jealousy is so worth the hard work and the time that it will take. Drag is so much more fun and truer to what it's supposed to be when you don't view the performers in your community as competition or people that you have to be better than. It feels so much better when you learn that another performer's talent does not discount your own. And that's another one of my affirmations that I tell myself. Another drag performer's talent does not discount my own talent. And how similar you and that other performer or me and that other performer may be does not matter. You will always have something that differentiates you, that sets you apart. And that's you. The way you move, the way your brain works, the way you come up with ideas, your delivery, your face. You are you and they are them. Do you get what I'm saying? One of the phrases that I have been telling myself for literal years, and that I've been telling other people too, is no one can do me the way that I do me. No one's going to do you better than you do you. Plain and simple, even though I might have phrased that a little more complex than I needed to. You know, it's my experiences as a drag king led me to really think about jealousy, competitiveness, comparison. And that's because so often it seems that so many drag producers act as if there's only room for one king. And navigating that can really nurture those negative feelings. I know it has for me in the past, but I've come to realize that I can't let other people's lack of imagination or inclusivity make me turn against my fellow drag kings. And I would encourage everyone to pledge to do the same. Even though I don't think the drag kings in New York City need this reminder, it's observing the other drag kings in the scene that has helped me realize all of these things. The drag kings and drag things in New York City have formed a really supportive network. It hasn't always been like that though, at least I don't think so. But I mean, the people that made this shift happen probably did so by learning the lessons that these affirmations that I'm sharing with you are meant to teach. So if this video did teach you a thing or two, or if it saved you from a drag-induced downward spiral, if you liked it, please give me a like. Thank you so much for watching it. Feel free to share it. I do really think that it could be helpful to other performers. And if you are interested in learning more about drag, hearing more of my drag tips and tricks, you can subscribe to my channel. Also, I want to share with you all, I have stickers. This is mine on my ratty notebook here. They're of my logo that was designed by my friend Frankie Terrone. I am selling the stickers for $3 each, and I can mail them. So if you would like a sticker, message me on Instagram or you can email me. I'll put the details in the video description so that they're there for you if you would like. Sticker. Wow, look at it. Oh yes, a sticker. They're so beautiful. Wow, I want to put one on my laptop or on my phone or on my makeup box. Wow, sticker. Okay, goodbye.